Whether you have owned a car for years or you have just learned how to drive, there are plenty of things you might not know about your car. In fact, true car experts will tell you that some of the things you think you know about your car might be less than true. Plenty of things you do for your car, for example, might be actually unnecessary. We at Great Thoughts love the thrill of getting behind the wheels, so we are sharing a list of expert tips and tricks that you need to know. Number 1. Your car battery might not have been replaced. If you seem to having issues with your car batteries, your first instinct might be to have the battery replaced. Often it's the battery's wire that are the problem due to corrosion. One trick people can use to fix this: pouring coke on the wires. It helps fight the erosion, or it might be cheaper and easier to recharge the battery instead. If you do need to replace the battery, make sure it's new, since battery degrades over time. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, hit the subscribe button over there for our more interesting uploads. Number 2. It's more important to make sure you don't run out of oil than to keep the oil clean. You think you have to replenish your car's oil every 3000 miles. You should know experts actually suggest waiting until around 7500 miles, with some professionals claiming it's safe to wait for around 10,000 miles. When it comes to car oil, it's more important to make sure your car doesn't run out rather than if it's dirty. Oil usually evaporates in modern cars anyway. Number 3. Check for rust on your brake pads. When you hear your car brakes making a scratching sound, your first instinct is to go get them replaced. Normally, it might be better just to have the brakes treated for rust, which can be easily removed by brushing, scraping, or even blasting. Generally, brake pads don't need to be replaced until they are 90% worn down. Number 4. Be careful with free inspections. When your mechanic tells you what your car needs to and what it doesn't, you probably don't want to question a professional. Unfortunately, there are mechanics out there who are more concerned with assigning problems and charging you lots of money, even when you took your car to a free inspection. Luckily, there are some signs to look out for. For one, if they claim a part needs to be replaced, a trustworthy mechanic will show you the part and explain why it can't be fixed. A mechanic who just expects you to blindly replace it might want to add to your bill. Even language can be an issue. Be careful with mechanics who claims problems and too complicated to explain. They try to scare you into thinking something is needed, or even try to bully you against questioning them. Always try to get a second opinion, and remember, when dealing with a suspicious mechanic, you can always get a car towed to get a second opinion. Number 5. Don't ask your mechanic to rotate your tires. When it comes to getting your tire rotated, don't ask your mechanic. Not only it is hard to tell if they have actually been moved, but many specialists don't believe it actually helps the tires improve speed. If needing your mechanic to rotate your tires becomes unavoidable for whatever reason, mark them with chalk to ensure that they have actually been rotated. Don't fear the check engine light. The most common reason your engine check light appears on your dashboard is because your gas cap isn't fastened well enough, causing oxygen to enter through the gas line. Often what appears on your dashboard depends on the design of your vehicle or software issues instead of actual problems with the car. Number 7. You probably don't need special additives. A car specialist or mechanic must suggest certain additives for your engine, gas tank, or transmission to help improve your car's performance. Realistically, your car already gets special additives from gasoline and engine oil. The important thing to remember here is simply to regularly change the oil. Number 8. Online driving courses can really help improve your driving experience. There are many benefits to taking online driving courses. They can help you to save money on the car insurance, get points off your driving record, and keep you up to date on driving laws. Number 9. Avoid speeding. Unless you are starting in the Fast and the Furious, you should never go past speed limits while driving. Not only does this increase your risk of getting into an accident and into trouble with the law, basic math shows that speeding only helps on long trips. This is because the faster you are going, the more you need to exceed the speed limit. but by the same proportionate increase on a less trip than 500 miles. On a trip less than 500 miles, which is already over an hour long, the most you can save is 12 minutes. What are some of the driving tips you want to share with the world? Share them with us in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, then do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified with our new interesting updates.